This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. The starting fives for our game. Here's a look at both lineups. Tip-off coming up in just a moment.
A lot of motivation to win this game. There could be a little contention between these two teams.
Oh yeah, it could get spicy, and it's not like these teams play often. Since they're in different conferences, they don't see each other too much.
Yeah, and that's what makes this particular rivalry special. Nothing like a little east-west action.
Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What a tough player. Lots of times Mitchell is the smallest player on the floor, but her heart might be the biggest.
Now here's Williams. She's covered by Mitchell. Clark outside. Pass to Ogumake. Just 5 to shoot. Over Howard. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Dominates the paint, game in and game out. Ogumake is physical around the rim.
Clark with it. Screen by Howard. Clark outside. The three is hauled in by Williams.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Magbagor, no good.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Clark. Fires the three. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
When she has the ball, Mitchell is always looking to find an open teammate. Head on a swivel.
Now Williams. Clark outside. Ogumake. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Her ability is matched only by her energy, guys. She's usually in the middle of everything for them.
Now here's Mitchell. To the right side. From deep. Magbagor grabs the miss. Well, she moved on from the Storm in 2023, but still, Breanna Stewart is a legend in Seattle, and there's no doubt she always will be.
I mean, in her 6 years with the Storm, 2 titles, an MVP, first team All-League 4 times. You throw in the first ever Commissioner's Cup that they won, and Stewie was the MVP. It was an unreal run for her in the Pacific Northwest.
Such a wide open look.
Yeah, that's great ball movement by Kelsey Mitchell. Finds a way to get it to her open teammate.
Pass to Magbagor. Ogumake sets a screen. Now Williams. She's covered by Mitchell. Here's Williams. Three-pointer. Howard with the rebound. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Clark. Boston, defended by Magbagor. Back to Clark. Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Williams. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The three. Rebounded by the Fever. Pass to Clark. Mitchell outside. Echo Ogumake pulls it in. The Storm trail. And here's Magbagor. Ogumake with the ball. 16 feet out, and that one good.
The mid-range jumper, it's a very high percentage shot for her when she has that much room to get it off.
Now here's Clark. 9 points in the game. Here's Mitchell. That one falls. Her second basket of the game. She is now 2 for 3.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Now here's Clark. Picked by Agumake. Pass to McVigor. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
First team foul. It's on Aaliyah Boston. Well, one of the most improved players in the league, Ezi McVigor.
Oh, remember, she was just 20 when she entered the WNBA. Most others are 22, 23, you even see some 24, 25-year-olds. So while she wasn't elite her first 2 years, she was the youngest player in the league. So we've seen the improvement, and now Ezi, she's one of the best defensive players in the game.
Now, guys, late in the game, you need a hoop. Who are you going to?
I'm going with Brianna Stewart. She's been huge in the finals. Plus, at her height, she's getting a good look almost every time.
All right, this is going to shock you, Brian and Blake, but I agree with Brian. I mean, we've seen Stewie win every title, and she steps up in those big moments.
You look at someone like Ezi McVigor, a modern big, length defensively, can hit jumpers, just so talented.
Boston outside. Pass to Mitchell. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Seattle.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish her there.
And at this stage of her career, winning titles seems to be everything for Skylar Diggins-Smith.
She doesn't know how many more years she has left. And because of this, she's going to give it her all. It'll be interesting to see if she's able to add some titles to her illustrious resume.
2 shots.
And she makes the first. She hits both from the stripe. So it's Indiana now. And here's Clark. 9 points in the game. And it's Boston missing.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Shot's good by Agumake.
Such a special offensive talent. Agumake is a forward who can face up and knock down a shot.
Outside Howard. Mitchell outside. Caitlin Clark outside. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting,
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing?
And that one's good. Agumake.
I think Agumake is just outplaying the defense. Even with the contact, she finds the finish inside.
Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded by Williams. Clark outside. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one to go. And the Storm with possession. Pass to Williams. Agumake. Outside Williams. McVigor. She's guarded by Boston. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. Puts it up. Shot's good by Clark.
What a start to this game. All offense early.
Yeah, this is just playground stuff. Forget about defending. Just keep letting it fly.
That's okay with me.
Now here's Agumake. She's got 10.
Yeah, I mean, that's not heads-up basketball. Why try the fadeaway when no one's on you?
Here's Clark. Mitchell outside. Clark. To the middle.
Nice shot by Boston.
An example of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Pass to Williams. Down low. Knocked loose.
And stolen by Boston.
And here they come. Here's Mitchell. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
And I like seeing Mitchell charge inside like this, pretty much daring the defense to compromise with the foul.
The first one falls.
A popular topic in WNBA circles, player rights.
Yeah, the league has made some major strides in terms of freedom of movement, free agency, and also off-the-floor benefits.
Plus, we've seen salary increases, so it's been great to see these advances the last few years.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And, you know, even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was second all-time in points.
Pass to Brown. Wheeler. She's covered by Mitchell.
Now Horston.
From deep three-point range. That's no good. Misses her first shot of the night. The Fever leading. Dantas outside. Dantas the screen. Again, the miss by the Fever. Outside Wheeler. To end the drought. The rebound by Dantas.
Outside Cunningham. Pass to Hole for three. The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
Stretching the floor, Hull, a strong three-point shooter.
Outside Wheeler. And there's the pick. Inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Excellent recognition in the pick and roll. Wheeler reads the defensive coverage and makes the unselfish play.
Pass to Hole. Back to Clark.
Cunningham with it.
And here is Mitchell. Guarded by Wheeler. 5 on the clock. Now Hole. From the arc.
Horston with the rebound.
Now here's Brown. Defense is right there. That one drops for her second bucket. Marker 2 for 4.
Just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Clark. Puts up a 3. It's in, and good for her 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple.
How about that through response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Pass to Mitchell. Clark. There's the triple. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Wow, she has come into this game with her long-range game looking great. She could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Now here's Wheeler. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. From outside the arc. And again, Seattle with the triple. Now Clark. Let's go with a three. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Fever ahead, leading by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Seattle trailing here. Here's Clark. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Effective trip down the floor, ending up with Clark getting a nice look.
Pass to Hole. Now here's Turner. Christy Wallace on the wing. And Clark outside. No bucket, and that's miss number 6. She's made 7. Samuelson outside. Here's Cook. Tries a 3. And Clark pulls it down. Pass to Dantas. Over Samuelson. No good off the back of the rim.
That he should be thanking her for that miss.
Hey, one of the best basketball families around, the Samuelsons.
All 3 sisters, incredible shooters. Katie Lou, a 6'3" sniper who won it all in college. Harley, an excellent WNBA player who might be a better shooter. And Bonnie was a great college player as well.
Now here's Wallace. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Clark. It's good, and that's 8 baskets for her, 8 for 15 shooting.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
And that's good. Alicia Clark for 3.
Moves well without the ball. Clark's pretty good at losing her defender and making them pay.
Now here's Hull. She's guarded by Samuelson. Sinks the three-pointer.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Wheeler with it. Pass to Cook. Back to Wheeler. Launches a 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Don't let Wheeler catch you out of position defensively. If she gets a clean look, she's firing.
Now here's Wallace. Tight defense on her. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Seattle calls timeout. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up for her.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller defender on her and took it straight to the bucket for the easy two.
And this is her first trip to the line tonight. The Storm making a switch here.
One shot.
Well, there's lots of ways you can build a team. What do you think is the best route, Tim?
Well, optimally, you want to draft and develop, but that's tough to do because it's hard to find rookies and second-year players who have a major impact. So you need to have patience if you want to draft and develop.
Yeah, so I like the teams that make smart trades, whether it's taking in picks, cashing in for a star. Asset management is the name of the game.
Now here's Samuelson.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Now here's Wheeler. D right on her.
That's not who I expected to corral that rebound.
Pass to Dantas. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Cunningham.
One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Now Brown. Back to Wheeler. The three ball. They get the rebound. Here's Clark. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good and she'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for her tonight. So both teams changing it up here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Fever leading. Bonner with it.
Now McGregor defending.
Lets the three fly. And another three for Indiana.
The defense has to at least honor Bonner's outside shot. She's happy to remind them of this fact, too.
McKay outside. Back to Brown. Over Clark. And the Storm miss again. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Boston.
And the Fever hit again from deep.
She is definitely making her presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
Here's Seattle. 11-point game. Ogumake outside. Back to Wheeler for three. That's good for her third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's a lot of fun to watch.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You have to make sure your feet are set. But when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Pass to Brown. And here's Ogumake. And the Storm miss again. Now here's Mitchell. She's covered by Brown. Clark outside. Now here's Bonner. She's covered by Ogumake. There's the three. It's rebounded by Seattle. Now here's Brown. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game.
Didn't come away with points, but they'd be happy if every possession ended with that shot.
Clark outside. that shot off. The Storm trail. Pass to Wheeler. Magdalor. She's guarded by Boston. Lexi Brown on the wing. The three is up. Hits it from three-point range.
A confident shooter from deep. When Brown finds just a little space in the perimeter, she wastes no time firing away.
Now here's Clark. She has 31. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
Here's Seattle. They trail by 7. To the paint. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. Mitchell outside. Clark. Back to Mitchell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to go on Neko Umake.
What a skillful play by Kelsey Mitchell, ensuring she gets the shot off while drawing a foul.
2 shots.
And that one misses. The Storm making a switch here. And she sinks the second. And here are the Storm now. 8-point game. Pass to Magbagor. Clark, Bonner defending. Back to Clark. Now here's Williams. From past the arc. Kept alive. Ogumake can't hit. And here's Clark. Outside Howard. Boston. Pass to Mitchell. Right at the free throw line. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Great focus from Mitchell offensively, finding herself that mid-range shot.
Clark outside. Ogumake sets a screen. Clark can't get it to go. And it's the fever ball. Pass to Clark. Mitchell outside. Izzy Magbagor, get that shot out of here. Clark with it. Now Mitchell defending. Here's Ogumake. Ogumake sets a screen. Clark gets a three-pointer to fall.
A respected distance shooter. Clark's impact to her team can be felt from all over the court.
Now here's Clark. She's got 31. Mitchell outside. Bonner. Pass to Clark. This one for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
And here's Williams. Clark outside. Now Ogumake. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Riding the wave of momentum, Ogumake is feeling it and attacking the defense with ferocity.
When it comes to Neko Ogumake, is it fair to say that she's one of the league's most reliable scorers?
Oh, no question. During her 15 seasons in the WNBA, she's averaged more than double-digit points per game every year, and there's no signs of slowing down anytime soon.
Now here's Williams. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clark outside. Pass to Ogumake.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
The Fever leading. Mitchell. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Williams. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Takes the 3. The 3-pointer is on target.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 11. Clark. Here's the 3. It's not going to go for her.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Clark with it. She's guarded by Williams. Foul call that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Caitlin Clark. 2 shots.
She's off on the first. The Fever making a switch here. She hits the second from the line. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Ogumake. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Natasha Howard. Now Clark. 3 seconds left. That one falls.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And so that's the end of the first half. Fever ahead. Up after the break for the start of the second half.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. Nice try. Let's hear it for the participant.
All right, the second half beginning in a moment.
And how about this? We're seeing a tremendous game from Caitlin Clark.
She put on a show from three-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Seattle with the ball, trailing by 10. Now here's Williams. He's covered by Mitchell. Ogumake sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
What an intelligent basketball player. Ogumake simply understands how to set screens effectively. I'm impressed.
Now here's Boston.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot and pushing 2 at the line.
It goes on Ezi Magbagor.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
First free throw is good. So she hits both. Williams with it. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Williams sets the screen. Clark with it. Howard's there. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Williams. The bank shot, no good. Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Clark. Now Bonner. Howard the screen. That one's good. DeWanna Bonner for 3.
And if you leave anyone that wide open, you're just asking them to punish you, and they did there.
Now here is Ogumake. Ogumake sets a screen. Beyond the arc.
It's hauled in by Boston.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Clark. Watches it. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Pass to Williams. Ogumake with the ball. Bonner defending. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Here's Clark.
She has 35. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And it's Bonner missing.
And here are the Storm now. 11-point game. The kick out to Williams. Six on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark.
That's a shot you want to take if you're looking for the 3. Defense totally off balance.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Now a timeout called by Seattle.
crew, make some noise, fans.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Clark. Williams sets the screen. Shot clock at 5. Buries the long-range jumper.
I'm not the biggest fan of that shot, but guess what? You have the space to get it off, so why not?
Mitchell outside. Clark. Mitchell. She's guarded by Williams. Bonner on the wing. And the fever hit again from deep.
You can't give Bonner any time and a clean look. She will make you pay.
Three-pointer. Howard with the rebound. Here's the Fever with the ball. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. The kick out to Bonner. But they get it back. Clark outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
And I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Now here's Williams. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. Screen by Magbagor. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. The tray. The Fever pull it in.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
That's her MO. Sometimes she can score more points by herself than the rest of the team combined.
Williams sets the screen. Clark outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Foolish play. I mean, she's got to be thinking out there.
Which she clearly isn't at this moment. Or maybe she was thinking, just not about basketball.
Here's Clark. Boston outside. Back to Clark. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up. A difficult situation for Seattle. Pass to Williams. Four on the clock. Ogumake. Shoots over Dantas. And the Storm miss again. Here's the Fever with the ball. And here is Mitchell. 16 points for her. Clark outside. Up and in on the layup.
That rebound and the follow, it shows you what she's all about. Gritty, determined, and a soft touch to match.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. To the paint. Here's Magbagor. Pass to Ogumake. Shot to stop the run. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Damiris Dantas. The three from Kelsey Mitchell. That one falls through. It's her sixth make from the floor this game, and now 6 for 10. Here's Williams. Here's Magbagor. Screen by Magbagor. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, not letting the physical defense deter her, Magbagor plays with such tenacity.
Now Clark, and she's got 41. Mitchell a screen. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
Assist goes
This
to
is why Kelsey Mitchell is in the WNBA. She can carry a team offensively, have huge nights, and put on a show.
Now here's Agumake. 14 points for her. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor. Boston with it. Now McGregor defending. Back to Boston. Pass to Clark. Fires for 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Outside Williams. Ogumake. She's guarded by Dantas. From downtown. Basket made. That gives her 7 field goals and 13 tries.
number 4.
So it's Indiana now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Clark outside. That one drops for her. Williams with it. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now here's Clark. Bonner defending. Ogumake sets a screen. This one for 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
A solid three-point shooter. Give Agumake room to pull the trigger, and she's not going to hesitate.
And with how great she's been for over a decade now, it kind of feels like Nneka Ogumake is underrated.
I agree with that 100%. I mean, she's finished top 10 in MVP voting the last 2 years, is basically the textbook stretch big, and Nneka's done incredible work off the floor with the Players Association.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A rebound by Dantas. Mitchell outside.
Pass to Boston.
Clark. Mitchell outside.
Boston sets a screen.
Kelsey Mitchell into the lane. No good with the layup. Here's McGregor. She's guarded by Boston. Here's Ogumake. Shoots from the line.
It's good. And the assist that time from Ezzy McGregor.
And here's Indiana. They lead by 17. Clark outside.
Pass to Boston.
The kick out to Bonner. Takes the 3. It's good from long range.
3 points.
And here are the Storm now. Outside Williams. Ogumake sets a screen. Inside, McGregor. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I like how McGregor picks her spots on offense, knows when to look to score inside.
Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell.
Boston inside. McGregor is there. And it's Boston missing.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Fever ahead. They lead by 18. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Now here's Clark. He's covered closely. Pass to Hole. And here's Cunningham. And here's Colson. Caitlin Clark outside. Nailed from three-point land.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Here's Cook. Pass to Brown from deep.
And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
Clark left side.
Now here's Dantas.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter.
Now here's Horston. She's covered by Cunningham.
The shot by Brown, no good. Here's Colson. Down low.
And stolen by Horston. Here's Cook.
The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Now here's Clark to the paint. Here's Dantas.
The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
A skilled wing. Dantas is hard to track in the pick and roll. She can do anything out of it.
Brown, Hole defending.
Outside Wheeler.
She's guarded by Dantas.
Wheeler, good.
And the touch Wheeler has inside is remarkable. For a smaller player, he looks confident attacking from there.
Here's Colson.
Pass to Cunningham. And stolen by Horston.
Count it. Good.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Now here's Clark. For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now Hull. She's covered by Brown. Clock at 4. The three is up. Ooh, no luck on that one. And it's the Storm with the ball. Trailing by 17.
Horston. She's covered by Cunningham. Pass to Cook. Horston with it.
Inside. Rebounded by Colson.
Outside Cunningham.
Colson. Clark, right side.
And stolen by Horston.
Here's Wheeler. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. Brown,
Hole defending.
clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And the basket by Brown.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
They push it up 4 on 3.
Here's Horston.
And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line. The Fever making a switch here.
Jordan Horston, shooting 1.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
And here's Indiana.
Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Bonner.
Now here's Turner.
Bonner a screen. To the middle. Trying to get back on track. It's good on the putback.
That's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's a quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Yeah, not just getting the rebound, but getting the 2 points.
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you're willing to work very hard.
The three drops in the tray.
She came out of the locker room smoking. Great second half for her so far.
Pass to Brown. Samuelson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Now here's Cunningham.
Defense right on her. They want a Bonner for three.
And the foul called on Caitlin Clark.
That'll be her second foul of the game.
A high-volume scorer. Once Bonner gets on a roll, she's capable of scoring in bunches.
Each trip down becoming more important.
Yeah, they need to string together some successful offensive possessions and play tough D.
Boston outside. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
Pass to Clark. To the inside.
Boston, shot is good.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Ogumake outside. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game plan.
Yeah, keep your composure.
Outside Williams. Down low. A nice shot by McLevore.
Didn't have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
So it's Indiana now. Now Mitchell.
Pass to Hole. Here's Boston.
Clark. She's covered by Clark. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell up top. Shoots over Williams. And there the Fever with another bucket.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
She gets that one.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
Clark with it. Mitchell outside. Fires for three.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Now here's Ogumake.
Kicks it out to Clark.
They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
With how much pride Clark has, you just knew she'd come back with a tray of her own.
And here's Clark.
Pass to Hole.
From past the arc. And another three for Indiana.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Screen by McLevore.
Inside. Let's go. Again, Seattle.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
Pass to Hole.
Back to Mitchell. Clark, shot on the wing. Good on the jump shot.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Screen by McGregor. Now Ogumake. Alicia Clark on the wing. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Driven by competition, Clark loves to put on a show, and really, that's exactly what she's doing right now.
Now here's Hull. Clark, right side. Back to Mitchell. 3 on the clock. Launches a 3.
McGregor grabs the miss.
Pass to Ogumake. McGregor with the ball. Ogumake sets a screen. A nice shot by McGregor. Here's the Fever with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Boston, defended by McGregor. Back to Clark. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Williams. Pass to McGregor. Screen by McGregor. Six to shoot. And here's Williams. Cole defending. Got a hand on it. And she's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time.
Damiris Beltis. Sophie Cunningham. Sydney Colson.
Here's Clark. Pass to Colson. Up top, Bonner. Now Colson.
Cunningham sets a screen.
Colson misses. Ogumake with the ball over Cunningham. And it's Ogumake missing. Now here's Clark. She's guarded by Williams.
Outside Cunningham.
Pass to Clark. They need this. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, Cunningham is such an impressive distributor, and passes like these are why her teammates love playing with her.
Now McGregor. Now here's Ogumake.
She's covered by Cunningham.
Pass to Clark. Out to Ogumake. McGregor. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. Tries again. Ogumake can't hit. So it's Indiana now. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Bonner outside. From outside the arc. And Clark pulls it down. So it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.